Foodies rejoice because today we have Rosanna Pansino. Without a doubt, she is a pioneer for foodie YouTubers. She had her own cooking show called Nerdy Nummies, which not only became one of the most successful shows on the platform, but it also earned her a Shorty Award and five Streamy Awards. And she didn't stop there. No. She kept cooking up the heat with 2 cookbooks and putting out her own baking line. Looking at her 12.9 million subscribers, I'm willing to bet a filet mignon that she made some sales on that one. Yes, you're gonna get a lot of food puns here, so I hope you're watching on an empty stomach. Of course, numbers matter, but what really has brands hungry to work with Rosanna is the fact that she's at the top of her game. Brands love an influencer who is diversified and has seen success in different media and different formats because it means their fan base is diehard. And by the way, she doesn't just focus on food. She talks about the home and cleaning and her life in a way that allows her to partner with pretty much any brand out there. So I'm gonna take a deep dive into 3 of her sponsorships to deconstruct why brands continue to break bread with her. And make sure to stick around to the end to learn how you can apply Rosanna's brand deal skills to your own sponsorship strategy. First on the menu is sponsor BISSELL. In her video, My Weekend Morning Routine, Rosanna comes right out the gates with a shout out to the brand.
Also a big thank you to BISSELL for sponsoring this video. They make my favorite vacuums, the vacuums that I use every weekend, and they are actually a part of my weekend routine. So it was perfect. I'll tell you more about it later in the video.
It is impossible not to like Rosanna's energy. I mean, seriously, she's just so positive and straightforward. She's made a ton of very practical how-to content over the years. So when she pivots and does content outside of food, her audience eats it up because they're expecting to get something beneficial out of it that will improve their lives. When she introduces BISSELL, she immediately puts it on a pedestal as her favorite vacuum and that she uses it every weekend. Talk about priming the pump. And by the way, at the very start of the video, Rosanna notes that this particular video was highly requested.
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing something that we've never done before. I got a lot of requests from you to make a my morning routine video.
This is what I like to call pull content, as opposed to push content, where creators just guess what they think their followers want to see. Pull content is where you position it as something you're finally doing at the urging of everyone. So integrating the brand is no big deal. It's a win-win. Rosanna gets to talk about an awesome product and her followers get a morning routine video.
After laundry, it's time to vacuum the entire house, and this is my new current favorite vacuum. BISSELL sent it to me. It's the Icon Pet high-powered cordless vacuum, which specifically is designed for dog owners. I love this vacuum for many reasons, one being that it's super light. It also has this tangle-free brush roll that picks up pet hair without getting wrapped around the vacuum. The dustbin is also super easy to remove and clean, and I especially appreciate this Smart Seal allergen system that helps trap dust and allergens. My French Bulldog Cookie actually has allergies, so it helps keep all of that stuff out of the house.
I mean, this is delicious, right? It's a great example of why Rosanna has been so successful. With the BISSELL spot, she gives a ton of information about what type of vacuum it is and what it does, but it's how she simplifies the more complex aspects of the product into bite-sized details. Yeah, maybe the vacuum's name is kind of long, but Rosanna says that this one is specifically made for dogs. These fancy gadgets on it, they help keep your dog free from allergens. It's always important to find a balance between the key messages in the creative brief and translating it into something your audience can digest and get excited about.
If you're using it for the first time, it's super easy. There are 3 different cleaning modes to work on any different floor type. I use setting number 1 to clean hardwood floors, and then setting number 3 for my rugs. It also has swivel steering, which makes it really easy to move around and under all my furniture. I appreciate this feature so much because my dogs somehow managed to get dog hair under the couch. Even though they can't fit under there, there's dog hair under there. I don't know how they do it. It's like magic. This vacuum can also switch to handheld, which I like because I can clean much smaller spaces and on top of my couch easily, and it's even quiet enough that the dogs don't mind it at all.
When you've made your career showing every ingredient in a recipe and how it works, showing off a vacuum is no problem. Believe it or not, a lot of influencers struggle with this part of brand deals. In most cases, they might just show some footage of them vacuuming while they talked about what the product does. Rosanna makes sure to highlight every single feature the BISSELL has, explains what it does, then shows what it does. In many ways, she's showing you all the ingredients that make up the BISSELL and how they come together to create the perfect dish for you to to enjoy. Quick disclaimer, I'm not telling you to go eat your BISSELL vacuum.
Last thing that I love about this vacuum is that it's a feel-good purchase. BISSELL donates $25 to the BISSELL Pet Foundation for every vacuum like this one sold to help end pet homelessness. $25 is enough to cover the adoption fee on one shelter pet to a forever home. You can learn more about this on their website at www.iconpetcordless.com.
This is just the icing on the cake right here. No matter how useful a product is, there always might be a little bit of reservation from some people to take the plunge and purchase it. Rosanna erases those hesitations by explaining how a percentage of the money will go to a good cause. Combining brand deals with charitable causes is a great way to increase conversions and create long-term brand loyalty.
So much fun. Also, again, a big thank you to BISSELL for sponsoring this video. When I love a product, I love to tell people about it, and I love BISSELL vacuums. They are my favorite. I use them for real in my everyday life, and I personally really like the Icon Pet. If you'd like to learn more about this vacuum, go to iconpetcordless.com, and if you'd like to learn more about their animal foundation, I'll also put a link down below to that. It is just a feel-good product that works really well.
Great call to action, right? She already spent a good chunk of the video showcasing the product. She puts her focus on her own brand loyalty to BISSELL, as well as talks about the charitable cause again, and encourages her followers to click the link in the description to take action. And what is our second course of the evening? It's Google Shopping, which Rosanna talked about in her video, Holiday YouTuber Gift Swap.
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a video that I have wanted to make for a very long time. I'm going to be doing an epic holiday gift swap with some other YouTubers, and I am so excited. I watch these videos all the time over the holidays, and now I'm gonna be doing it. I am gonna get to participate. And thanks to Google Shopping for sponsoring this video. I am so excited.
So this is kind of interesting, right? It's not just gonna be Rosanna involved in this brand deal, which means that there's going to be more moving pieces. How exactly are they gonna pull this all off, right? Well, the proof is in the pudding.
So for this holiday gift swap, I got the YouTuber Jedner. He has a YouTube channel called Your Average Consumer, and we've never really hung out. So I am going to look him up on my computer, and I'm just gonna watch his videos and learn a little bit more about him so I can pick some really good gifts. Okay, so I'm on YouTube, Your Average Consumer. I like this. There is a kitchen video. Teching out our kitchen. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on a second. She didn't talk about Google Shopping at all.
Why are you showing me this clip, Justin?
Look again. Aha! Talk about being slick. This is a typical experience for a lot of consumers around the holidays when you're trying to find the perfect gift, especially for someone you don't know super well. You look them up on Google, right? It's a little easier in this case since she's shopping for another YouTuber that has millions of subscribers and a bunch of videos to sleuth, but that's besides the point. Google Shopping is enabling all of this.
I'm gonna go to google.com, my second home, Google Mini Stand Mixer, and click on Google Shopping tab. Now these are all my Google Shopping options, and I really like it because you can see the same product but from different stores.
Rosanna is keeping things simple because Google Shopping is simple to use. A mistake a lot of influencers make on brand deals is trying to overcomplicate the demo part, right? Also, it's Google. Everyone knows how to use Google. So Rosanna just really needs to provide that extra touch when it comes to the shopping part of the product. Then Rosanna emphasizes the feel-good element again, right? Using Google Shopping is better for the environment.
Big thank you to Google Shopping for making this whole thing possible. I've always wanted to do a gift exchange with friends, and now I've done it. I can check that off my list.
A nice and simple shout out. Rosanna has tied a bucket list item of hers to the ease and convenience of Google Shopping. Perfect. And for our dessert, toothpaste. No, really, on Rosanna's 3 easy dairy-free ice cream recipes, Sensodyne makes the bold move to sponsor the video. Second disclaimer, not recommending you eat toothpaste for dessert, but you should definitely brush your teeth afterward.
This video is also super special because I am partnering with a brand that I use every day of my life. Not only every day, but twice a day. A big thank you to Sensodyne for sponsoring this video.
Haven't we talked about consistency before? Oh yeah, that's right. We have consistently talked about consistency. Just like in Rosanna's BISSELL brand deal, she makes sure to let her audiences know this is a brand that she uses. Not once, but twice a day. And honestly, everyone should be brushing their teeth twice a day anyways. And if you don't, that's kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if this happens to you, but my teeth get really sensitive to the cold, and it can be really painful to eat yummy cold things that I enjoy, like ice cream on National Ice Cream Day. Sensodyne helps build a protective layer over the sensitive areas for continuous protection from tooth sensitivity, and is the #1 dentist recommended brand for sensitivity relief. life.
Rosanna did a superb job of justifying her brand loyalty. When she uses a product, it's because there is a direct benefit to using it. With BISSELL, it was how well it cleaned up all the dog hair in her house, and with Sensodyne, it's how it helped strengthen her already sensitive teeth.
I started using Sensodyne years ago. My dentist recommended it to me. I can even bite into ice cream now. I don't always love it, but I can do it, which I don't think I'd be able to do before.
The other important thing is how she emphasizes that the product has allowed her to enjoy things in her life that she couldn't before, like ice cream. You might think that promoting a toothpaste brand for a video about ice cream is a bit of a risk. Well, you're right, it is. But Rosanna makes it work because she understands that no matter how opposite two things may be, they can complement each other in unique ways, like a yin to a yang. She lays it out pretty simply. If you don't take care of your teeth, you won't be able to enjoy your sweet tooth. The other part of this is Rosanna's ability to really humble herself, right? We often get this idea that YouTubers, especially ones with millions of followers, don't have inconveniences that they have to deal with themselves. By giving her own personal experiences with having sensitive teeth, it makes the whole thing more relatable.
And again, a big thank you to Sensodyne for sponsoring this video. It is because of you I can enjoy cool treats like this.
And the cherry on top? A big thank you to Sensodyne and a reminder to her fans that the brand has played a direct role in her being able to enjoy the ice cream that she makes for them in the video it's sponsoring. Well, I'm pretty stuffed, so let's call for the check and see how you can apply Rosanna's sponsorship execution to your own brand deal strategy. There are 3 key takeaways. Number 1, brand loyalty is a big deal, and a way you can cultivate that with your followers is by combining a brand deal with a charitable cause. It can not only increase conversions, but can help lay the foundation of interest with new consumers. Number 2, don't over pitch brands that are globally known and your audience is already familiar with. For these brands, you can have the luxury of being a little bit more subtle and just letting the content naturally showcase the product's utility. And number 3, opposites can attract. Just because a brand may not seem like it'll fit in with the content at first, you can get creative and find a way to craft something unique and maybe even surprising. Toothpaste and ice cream wouldn't seem like an ideal match on the surface, but they're directly relevant to a real world scenario for not just Rosanna, but likely for a lot of people in her audience too. So which creator's brand deal strategy should I deconstruct next? Let me know in the comments and then hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when my next sponsorship reaction video comes out. And one more thing, do you want intel on new brand deal campaigns? Every week I send out sponsorship opportunities exclusively to creators on my email list. So make sure to join using the link below.